What's going on, everyone? Minuteman Gaming here, coming at you with another video. That's plainly obvious here, right? Well, I'm making this video a little earlier than I normally would because I want to account for my fellow hunters who are attending the Shibuya event, right? As you know, the Shibuya event takes place this weekend, and so a couple of our fellow hunters will be able to hunt Gold Raytheon, Silver Rathlos, and the new Elder Dragon Nergigante. So let's get right into it, right? Sorry, I just had to focus on this hunt at least halfway, so sometimes I pause when I get a little focused. So let's get right into it, right? Nergigante historically is weak to Dragon and Thunder, mostly Thunder. So you want to you want to make sure you have your bases covered, right? So I'm just gonna get into the monster's weaknesses. So for Nergigante, he's normally weak to Thunder and Dragon. For Silver Rathlos, he's weak to Water. He was also a little weak to Thunder, but mostly weak to Water. So just keep that in mind. And for Gold Raytheon, definitely weak to Thunder and a little weak to Water. Usually the opposite of Silver Rathlos. So it looks like they always focus on the main weakness in this game. So let's say Gold Raytheon is Water. Not Gold Raytheon is Thunder. Silver is Water, and Nergi is Thunder, right? Because most of us who play the world use Thunder on Nergi. So essentially, in order to take part in this event, you need to have 2 sets ready to go, right? And that's usually the best thing, just to make sure you're fully prepped. So for a lot of you guys, you want to have your Thunder sets, right? As for me, I have my my Zen dual blades, but I hope to work on my Rajang weapons. Now I'm still on the hunt for blues. I was at 0 blues at this week, so which means in this entire week I've gotten 24 blues. That's crazy. It's only Thursday. So you wanna get your Thunder weapons ready. In my personal experience, in my personal knowledge, I believe the Rajang weapons are better than the Zenogre weapons. Not by much, but I'm only saying that because they have slightly higher element, right? But the Zenogre has been out longer, so it's more realistic to bring a Zenogre weapon because you probably have that at a higher upgrade level than anything else. So until my Rajang weapon catches up, I would definitely bring Zenogre. Side note, anything I'm saying about today also applies to the November 2nd event, right? Because we have the Shibuya Carnival, and then we're gonna have the weekend of hunting where they bring it back for people, for the entire global, for the entire world, just like the weekend event we had in July where we had to spend money on a ticket, right? So we are going to be doing we're going to be doing that in November because we're not going to the Shibuya event. We as in me, but everything I'm telling you now will apply for that event. So my apologies. Little getting my thoughts together. Any event, yeah, Thunder will be very effective against Nergi as well as Gold Raytheon. Nergi, I believe he was also susceptible to blast. So for those of you who have finished your Tiestra weapons or is basically done with your blast weapons, your Magnamalo weapons, there's a potential that you can bring that against Nergi too and break more of his sparks because he's very spiky. Also, because of his spikes, he also inflicts bleed similar to Odo, so watch out for that. You got to be very careful. His horn should be breakable and his tail should be able to be cut off. He should have more breakable parts than Tio and Kush because of where his spikes are located. This is all speculation. I haven't looked at anything. I don't have any ahead of time information. This is just what I know about the monster from what I've experienced in past games. And then you have your water set. Now, we have Mitsu. We also have Coral. These are going to be the best sets to bring for Silver Athlos. Now, keep in mind, I don't know how they're going to do it in this game. Oh, but Silver and Gold have this mode called Hellfire mode. Which makes their firepower, especially their fireballs, ridiculously strong. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a one shot. Think of it as how Rajan goes golden mode when he's in rage. You want to assume Silver and Gold is going to do the same thing, right? So it's going to be a very interesting time. Silver Athlos and Gold Raytheon are classified as Elder Dragon class monsters, so I don't expect them to be hunting investigations, but I do expect them to have the largest health pools out of any monsters we've faced so far. So just keep that in mind. So you want to focus on DPS when they come out, and Silver Athlos, when he takes to the skies, is probably going to be very annoying like Azor Athlos. But yeah, I also anticipate that breaking their tails is going to be the best way to get a rarity 6 part. So that's what I'm going to be doing. In any event, my goal is to get the Gold Raytheon waist, because I already told y'all from the sneak peeks they given online, it's going to come with lock on, and instead of heroics, it's going to come with resuscitate. So I'll be able to get resuscitate level 4, and then I'll have a 30% boost instead of a 20% boost, and my water set will do a lot more damage. But I really just want you guys to get mentally prepared for what we're about to face, because I don't want you to think of, oh, it's 2 new variants of Silver and Gold and an Elder Dragon. Silver and Gold are Elder Dragon class, so mentally you want to think that we're getting 3 Elder Dragons when these guys drop. Right? They're not just stronger subspecies, they're basically Rathalos and Raytheon on crack. So mentally prepare yourselves for some of the most fun and difficult fights in the game, is my anticipation. If they're easy, hey, more power to us, right? But just like how Rajan is also known as one of the hardest fights in the game, it's only simple because it's 75 seconds, but it doesn't mean when he hits you it doesn't hurt, because it hurts. But in any event, guys, that's really it. The sets you want to really focus on, in my opinion, is going to be the water and the thunder sets. They should be able to carry you through the entirety of the weekend event. Make sure you have your well-done steaks ready. Make sure you have 10 first aid potions before you attend the event, because you know it may not carry you throughout the whole day, but at least you'll be prepared to save some money. And if I tell you now, you can probably stock up. So if you're one of those that are currently low on first aids, if you get hit, don't use your first aids. Save them, stock them. I have 15 right now. I have 10 first aids, and I have 5 more that I can collect. Same thing with my well-done steaks, right? You're going to be doing a lot of huntathons, or a lot of Elder Dragon investigations, maybe a lot of huntathons if it has Silver and Gold in them. Your well-done steaks, having a special ready and raring to go is a lot more convenient. I remember saying, I don't know if it's going to be useful, but it's a lot more useful than I thought. Going in strong. You know what I'm saying? Start off strong, finish strong. Let's get it done. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the Shibuya event. For those of you who are attending, for those of you who aren't attending like me, it means you get more time to prep for the November event. So, which is, I think, the first weekend in November anyway. So, if you still need time to work on your sets, you still have a few weeks. Hopefully, before this week is over, I get my Rajang dual blades, or at least have the materials I need to get them to grade 10. Other than that, guys, keeping this video simple. I hope you enjoy. Go out there, have fun, and happy hunting. And it looks like we just got some news, a new update. Look at that, right on time. But anyway, guys, I'm ending the video. Thanks for watching. Happy hunting.